What's up, everyone? Welcome back to G-Man Movie Reviews. I know it's a little different setting. I'm standing up today, but today I'm coming to you with my top 10 movies of 2014. I know it's a little bit delayed, but there's a few I wanted to watch after the year ended, so I'm doing this right before the Oscars. I didn't see quite as much in 2014 as I did in 2013, but I probably saw 5 or 10 less movies. And I generally saw the ones that I think I would enjoy. So, with that being said, there's a few honorable mentions I wanted to get to before I got into my top 10. Those being Lego Movie, which definitely should have been nominated for Best Animated Feature. St. Vincent, a great little movie that I reviewed on my channel with Bill Murray, Melissa McCarthy. Just really nice little movie that I found very enjoyable. And last, a lot of people didn't love it, but I really liked Dumb and Dumber 2. Not as good as the first one, of course, but I personally find it hilarious and one of my favorite and funniest comedies of the year. I'd recommend checking it out if you enjoyed Dumb and Dumber. Maybe you disagree with me, maybe you don't. Either way, let's get into my top 10. Coming in at number 10, a movie I thought would be terrible from the trailers, but it wound up being really, really enjoyable and a lot of fun. I liked it when I saw it, but I actually really want to rewatch it. And that movie is Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt. It was just a really good story. The action was really solid. It was well made. And yeah, like I said, despite the fact that the trailer made it look really bad, I found it really engaging and an overall really fun time. So if you're really in the mood for an action movie and something cool to watch, I'd recommend checking out Edge of Tomorrow. At number 9, a movie a lot of people will probably have higher on their list. I enjoyed it, but I'm not sure about the rewatchability of it, and that would be Boyhood. Now, Boyhood's obviously a big contender for the upcoming Oscars, which I'll do my predictions for tomorrow. Like I said, I think Boyhood's a great movie. It's really unique in the way it was made, being filmed over 12 separate years in a row, same actors, really unique. You could tell, Richard Linklater did an amazing job with this, and I applaud him for his efforts. I had an amazing time with it. I thought the dialogue was great, the storyline was great. I really connected with the characters, and the guy who played the father, who turned out to be really nasty, not Ethan Hawke, but the other guy. I thought he did a really nice job as well. So overall, Boyhood, a great movie coming in at number 9. Number 8, a movie you're not going to see in a lot of people's top 10s, Non-Stop with Liam Neeson. Yeah, I know it's kind of like a cliche Neeson movie. I had a really great time with it though. From start to finish, I was really engaged and really into it, wanted to see where it went. I think it's just like a fun overall thriller, especially if you like plane movies like Air Force One. I think you'll enjoy Non-Stop, and yeah, for lack of better words, it's a non-stop good time. 7 and 6, I was kind of back and forth about which one I would place where. Ultimately, I went with 7 with Selma, a movie I saw after the year ended because it opened so late. It's a travesty, in my opinion, that David Oyelowo was not nominated for Best Actor and Ava DuVernay for Best Director, because I thought this was a really great movie, very engaging with an awesome message, amazing song by John Legend and Common, that, I just thought overall this was a extremely well-made movie and story and really captivated me from start to finish. If you're into history and those times and, want to see more about MLK, I don't really comment on the historical accuracies. I know there's obviously judgments of that, but I thought the movie was very well done overall. Number 6, Nightcrawler, a movie that when the trailer came out, I was like, oh yeah, this looks pretty cool. Like, I'm not sure how good it will be. And then I saw it, and I loved it. And this is another movie similar to Edge of Tomorrow that I really want to rewatch again, namely because of Jake Gyllenhaal's performance. Another performance that was not nominated for an Oscar, and that is such a shame because this guy absolutely crushed the role as Lou Bloom. His dialogue is fantastic, and his execution is great. I think it only got a screenplay nom. I'm not sure that I would put it up for too many Oscars, but definitely Gyllenhaal, and overall Nightcrawler is just a really creepy, well done movie. They do a great job with the setting. It's about this reporter, Lou Bloom, and his expeditions as a news reporter, and it's a really interesting movie. I'd recommend checking it out if it comes to Netflix or HBO, or even if you want to go to Redbox to check it out. Number 5, First one that I have on Blu-ray, Godzilla. Yep, go ahead and laugh at me. I reviewed it on my channel, and I saw this movie twice in theaters. I thought it was a really, really fun time. And yeah, the action was great. I connected a lot with the characters. Not the most well-made movie of the bunch, but this is my personal top 10 list and what I found most enjoyable. And yeah, Godzilla just really did a great job for me, and I really enjoyed it. So that is number 5. Number 4, actually 5 through 1 I've all reviewed on my channel. Number 4, a movie I reviewed back in October called The Guest. I bet most of you have not seen this unless you're really into movies. This was a small indie movie. It's recently out on DVD and Blu-ray. I really hope it hits Netflix so more people will see it soon. Just a really witty movie with great dialogue about this guy with a mysterious past who comes to stay with his family, and events sort of unfold. And this was just one of those movies that from start to finish I just had a grin on my face, and I was really enamored with what was going on screen. And another one, I haven't seen it since theaters, but I really want to watch it again. Number 3, Best Picture nomination, Whiplash. Whiplash blew me away. I remember hearing about it for the first time at the Sundance Film Festival last year, and the premise itself interested me. And then it started getting some really good reviews after the fact, and I went to go see it, and this is a movie that is just a non-stop thriller from start to finish. Totally kept me engaged. J.K. Simmons crushes the performance. He will definitely win Best Supporting Actor. And yeah, this is just it's about a drummer played by Miles Teller, and basically his experience working with this really hard-nosed teacher played by J.K. Simmons. And the story doesn't sound that intriguing on the surface, but the way it's executed and the movie's edited very well, and the portrayals by the actors really make it an engaging movie. So I highly recommend Whiplash, my number 3 movie of the year. Coming in at number 2, Gone Girl. Gone Girl is not a fun movie to watch. It is a very intense and movie that leaves you like, what the hell just happened and what just hit me? But every time I watch it, I just want more. And I watched it again recently since I bought it on Blu-ray, and loved it just as much the second time around as I did in theaters. I knew it was going to happen, knew all the spoilers, but it still has some of those like, what the hell just happened moments, and that still happened to me the second time around. So really loved Gone Girl. David Fincher was amazing. Rosamund Pike, my favorite female performance of the year. She is amazing as Amazing Amy, for lack of better terms, in that role. And if you haven't seen Gone Girl, you need to go see it as soon as possible. In my opinion, it's one of Fincher's best movies, and that's saying a lot because I love his movies. At number 1, it should be no surprise. If you saw my review of it, you know how obsessed I am with Christopher Nolan's Interstellar. You can call me a fanboy, you can call me whatever you want. I saw this movie 3 times in theaters. Yep, go ahead and make fun of me. I saw this movie 3 times in theaters, and every single time, it just captured my attention and all my emotions from start to finish. It's a near 3-hour movie, and I cannot get enough of this movie. It comes out on Blu-ray on March 31st. You better believe I'll be watching it on March 31st again. This is the kind of movie that, like I said in my initial review, reminds me why I love movies. The acting is it's probably my favorite performances of the year. Like McConaughey, Jessica Chastain are both fantastic. And I know people have issues with the script, and that's fine, but for my personal enjoyment, nothing even comes close to Interstellar for me. This is my favorite movie of the last few years, by a long shot. I just cannot get enough. And this is one of those movies that I did my review like 3 hours after I watched it. And, you could tell that I was like really into it, and kind of like, not a lack of speech, but just it was all on my mind. And that was the case for 2 weeks after I watched this. I could not stop thinking about this movie, and I would go on Wikipedia and read about the theory of relativity. It got me interested in science. So I love Interstellar. It is by far my number 1 movie of the year. And yeah, overall, to recap it, I thought 2014 was a really good year for movies. I had a really good time. There weren't that many movies that I didn't enjoy that I saw. I mean, some of them I obviously didn't like, but in general, I found the movies to be very good. I didn't even talk about movies like X-Men Days of Future Past, which I found to be quite enjoyable. And there's plenty of others that were pretty good that didn't even make my honorable mention. So yeah, overall, hopefully you found my top 10 interesting. Hopefully you found some that you'll want to see now. And yeah, comment below. Let me know if there's something that I missed that you really liked, that you saw, that, maybe I should check out if I haven't seen it already. I have seen most of the movies that, maybe I didn't include. But yeah, let me know what you thought your top 10 were. And as always, thanks for checking out G-Man Movie Reviews. Please like this video below, comment as I just said, and subscribe to my channel. I'm standing up this time. Please subscribe to my channel. I would love it to get more subscribers, more people to watch and engage. I'll be coming to you guys soon with my Oscar predictions for this coming weekend. Until next time, thanks for checking out G-Man Movie Reviews, and take care.